power. I got the power. I got unlimited power.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Town Cards. Today we are doing one quick break of some packs of 88 football, and then we're going to be opening up an 86 baseball traded series. Before we get into this, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can be notified whenever we make new videos, and we will have more stuff coming soon. If you've been kind of paying attention to what I've been doing, I'm still looking out for Bo Jackson's rookie card here in Topps Football, so we're going to go into that. But also, I'm a bit of a Bo fan, so I bought the 86 Baseball Traded Series. This is where you could find Bo's rookie card in here, but you could also find a bunch of other cards in here that have some really, really good value if you get them graded at PSA 10. So I bought this from my local card shop. In total, it was about $25. It's the original one. You could see the tape is the original tape. So hopefully the cards aren't damaged in here, because I will be sending out the Bows to PSA to get graded. All right. So let's get into this guy. That's how the cards are, just wide open. There's a bunch of people in here. Again, the main ones that I'm looking for is Bo Jackson. However, you have the Barry Bonds, you have the Will Clarks, and you have all these other guys in here as well. We're going to go through it. We will see how these cards are. Again, really iconic design. You can see here, the hard part is all these ones tend to be, and the Bow's next. The hard part is that these tend to be hard to grade because of the black around it, and then sometimes the centering off. Oh, I was wrong. So we have Expos, you have Yankees, Bob McClure, Pete Ladd, Omar Moreno, Claudell Washington, Joe Cowley, Jeff Robinson, Joel Davis, Steve Farr, Checklist, Turn It Around. You can see that. Daryl Porter, Moose. Great name, obviously great team. Great. Tom Seaver in a Boston hat, which is nice. You can see his hat, it's kind of shiny. Jim Fregosi, Randy Neiman, Mike Easler, Juan, Carmen Castillo, Dave Schmidt, Cerruti, Leach, Phil Necro, Scott Fletcher, Paul Zavella. The crazy thing about these cards, especially this set here, is most of these cards, raw, you'll get maybe 10 cents here, 15 cents there. That's why you're really just kind of hoping for a good clean version of Bo or Barry in here. Steve Lyons. Here's Will Clark. That looks like a really, really good card. Looks like the centering's pretty good. Let's see how the back looks. Back looks pretty clean. You'll see here on the top there appears to be some sort of whiteness right there in the top corner. And then it might be a little off-centered. We'll keep Will to the side. Mahler, Baylor, Bobby Witt, Hal, Tim, Andy, Gary, Tom, Collins, Darnell Coles, Dragon Stubb, Francona, Dennis Lloyd, Eric King, Frank, Mike, Wayne, Dick Williams, George Wright, Ken Griffey Sr., Alex Trevino, Charlie, Billy. Here's Bo. All right. It already looks a little high. If you compare to other cards, there might be a little more room for the name for the Royals. See the back. Ooh, look how bad that centering is. That's rough. Yeah. So unfortunately, we won't be sending this off to PSA. Or maybe just because I want to have it, I might just do it for a personal one. But that's unfortunate that it's not as centered. Again, you'll see a good centering one. A good centering one is more like that. See how there's more centering over there. There's a lot of room on this side. On this side, not so much. So that's a little unfortunate. Bill, Tim, Dave, Mike, Andre Thomas, Dane Turnbull, Dan Plezak, Rick, Bob Walk, Sammy Sample, Kevin Mitchell, Dave, Gary, John, Tom, Lou Pinella, Dave Palmer, Campbell, Romero, Otis Nixon, Juan, Wayne, John Kruk, like a little baby John Kruk. This looks like to be his rookie again. You can see that the centering's a little off here. For Kruk, Robbie, Bob, Wally Joyner, Todd, Chuck Tanner, Mike, Legman. Here's Barry. So this one looks a little bit better. There's a little bit of white that shows up right there. To the back. The back is still the centering, man. The centering is off on these. Let's see. On the Will Clark. Yeah, the Will Clark's even. So Juan, Bedrosian, Neil, Rob Deere, John, Galarraga, Jim Leland, Jose, Steve Yeager, Bobby Bow. See, that's way better. That's better centering. That just looks better. It's even though it's a little far to the right here. So Pip Roberts, Manny, Candy Maldonado, Ken, Rick, Bordy, Roger Mason, Kurt Bilecki, Ed, Milt Thompson, Joaquin Andahar, and here's Jose. Let's see. Let's hope Jose is a little bit better. Let's see if Jose turns out okay on the back. Nope.
That's it for me.
Still, centering is a bit off on these guys. Gene Walter, Tim Leary, Jay Tibbs, and Ricky Wright. So, unfortunately, some of the cards that I had wanted aren't really the best centered. But I wanted to show you guys something that I actually use when looking at some of these cards. So we'll take this Jose card. Just visually from the eyes, it looks like it's a little off. Well, a lot off because it's more to the left, the whole back design. But I use this thing called the centering tool, where you literally just put it on top of the card and you could see, you know, how well centered it is or not. And so that kind of gives you a better idea as to how, you know, if you should send this off for grading or not. Because based on the numbers here, you'll see that, you know, this one is 3 and 3. So it's the number 3 on this side and then 3 over on the bottom. I'm sorry, 3 on this side, top and bottom. But then if you go to the back, this is where you'll see the big discrepancy, where it's just like super off. Just really hard for you to verify that this is a good card to get off and send graded. But again, this is stuff that's for my personal collection, so I'm okay with it. I'm okay with keeping these guys here. I really probably am going to get this PSA graded just because I feel like I want to have all of my personal collection stuff as a PSA card, and then everything else will just be kind of hold. So like this Jose and the Will and the Barry are all probably just going to be holds for me, but this one I might actually put into a PSA. Even if it comes back at like a PSA 6 or 7, it's totally fine. Okay, so to continue our bow search, we're going to open up these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 packs of 88 football. Let's see if we grab a bow in here. Kellen Winslow, Leroy Irvin, Seahawks, Charles Haley, Ray Childress, Rich Camarillo, Lee Rousen, Tony Casillas, Mike Kofer, Sean Landetta, Raul, George Rogers, Phil Sims, Roger Vick, Bill Brooks, and then Andre Reed. Not even one single rookie in there. That was a 0 hitter for that pack. Second pack. Let's see what goes on here. Ooh, we got Joe Montana with the gum on his face. So that's unfortunate. So it doesn't look like the gum left any sort of residue or anything on it. So it looks pretty good. So we got the Montana. We got Packers, Hampton, Jerry Gray, Joe Montana Record Breakers, Kellen Winslow, Leroy Irvin. We pretty much have all Chargers that we have. Jack, Tony, Niners. We got Chris Barr. Rookie of Ricky Natiel. Mickey Schuler. Christian Okoye. That's a nice one. Patriots. Christian Okoye was one of the scariest guys ever to see play. He was just a beast when it came. And this looks really good. Centering wise, just off the bat. That one might get sent off to PSA for my old school collection. Pack number 3. Ooh, got Marcus Allen on the back. Got Jim Collins, Calvin McGee, Michael Carter, Philip Epps, Mike Horan, Brad Edelman, Roger Craig, Randall Cunningham, Kevin Butler, Joey Browner, David Little, Kenny Jackson, Walter Staley, Tops All-Pro of Ricky Donnelly, Stanford Jennings, and then Marcus Allen on the back. And this one also looks pretty decent. It's a little far to the right. It's not bad, though. All right. 4th pack. Let's see what happens. Another one with the gum on the front. I feel pretty good that they took out gum from the packs. Didn't really make a whole bunch of sense to have them nowadays. But back then it was not a bad incentive. Frankie Neal, Eric Martin, Dale Hatcher, Ray Donaldson, Sneaky, Tim Krumrie, Kenny Easley, Chris Hinton, Floyd Dixon, Bruce Smith, Tops All-Pro. Again, this one looks really good and centered. We got the Falcons, Lionel Manuel, Jerry Rice, Eddie Brown, Steve Young, Lions, and then we have Carlos Carson. All right, last pack. Let's see if we get some last pack mojo with Bo here. Here, we'll do this. We'll put Bo in baseball, and we'll hope Bo in football's here. Charles White. Upside down Jerry Rice. Tops All-Pro. Mike Rozier. Patriots. Steve Grogan. Jim Lachey. Kevin Mack. Beast. Keith Willis. Mike Bell. Matt Booza. Mark Haynes. Albert Bentley. Frank Pollard. Dexter, this is last card, and it's not going to be Bo. Rob Crabble, and then JT Smith. All right, well, we didn't get Bo this time, but we did get Bo in baseball. Bruce Smith, Christian Okoye. And then we got a whole bunch of 49ers. We got Rice, Young, Craig. Can you just imagine imagine having this team on ready to go at any moment. That's insane. That's literally nuts. That's why they were the most dominant team in the 80s. Don't come at me, Cowboys. It's all right. You guys at the 90s. All right, guys. Well, thanks again for tuning in, and we will catch you guys later. Bye.
Yeah, I got the power. I got the power. I got unlimited power.